Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Annie and this is Unity Consciousness. Today we'll be discussing the energy that will be prominent beginning today, the 25th of October, through the weekend, which is through Halloween. We're already at the end of October. Anyway, before we move forward, I do want to back up a little bit. Last week's video was very packed with information, and I didn't get to discuss a lot about Scorpio season. You'll notice I do have a candle lit that is from Pluto and or signifies Pluto, as well as some oil and a little scent pack. This is a gift that I received over the weekend from my lovely daughter and her companion that live in New York. And it, because I am a Scorpio cusper, she sent me this candle as well as another one. I thought it totally appropriate today to go ahead and light the Pluto candle so that we can usher in Scorpio season. So Scorpio season is all about transformation. Pluto, right? And Mars. Mars is the ancient ruler. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a bit. But Scorpio is all about transformation and digging deep. It's also about hidden truths, hidden secrets. So during Scorpio season, things can be unearthed, or you can find things out that lead to a transformation. It also asks us to dig deep within ourselves and unearth some truths that you may have been living by that maybe don't resonate with you anymore. So it's time to excavate those, get them out, and transform for the purpose of living at a higher level of vibrational frequency for yourself, for your greater good. So that's a little bit about Scorpio season. Now let's talk about the energy beginning today, Monday the 25th, the energy that will be prominent. So we've got Mercury, which is in Libra, is going to be quincunx Uranus, which is retrograde in Taurus. Quincunx, remember, is energies that kind of come together. It's a lot of energy. And when you take a look at these two entities and it being in a quincunx, it's complex. So Mercury is now direct. And so we can expect to see or hear some clarity where there could have been some complex issues relative to the past. Again, remember that Uranus is in retrograde in Taurus. So it's something from the past that could be very complex. You're beginning to see or get some clarity relative to that. And those issues could be around security, your personal security, your money, just things that make you feel secure, or loyal, because it is, again, in Taurus. So that's the energy for today. Then on Tuesday, tomorrow, the 26th, we've got Venus, which is in Sagittarius, is going to square Neptune, which is in Pisces. Neptune is also retrograde. Be wary on this day. Your reality can be a little clouded because we've got square with Neptune. And again, Venus is all about money and relationships, but you're squaring Neptune. So it can be very dreamy, overinflated value relative to money. You could spend a little bit more than you want to on this day. You may give credence to a relationship when you really shouldn't be. So be mindful of that and just hold off any decisions relative to love or money until preferably on Thursday, because on Thursday that energy is going to shift. Venus in Sagittarius. I don't know what that was. Anyway, Venus in Sagittarius is going to speak in harmony with Jupiter, and Jupiter is in Aquarius. And as we know, Jupiter is going forward, Venus is going forward. And because this is a harmonious aspect, it's very fun energy. It's almost like a party atmosphere. And you could have the Midas touch relative to money and relationships. So if you are faced with a situation on Tuesday that you're not really certain of, or you feel like you may not have all the facts, give it a couple of days and you'll get a little bit more clarity on Thursday, which is, again, a very good day for relationships or money, or even looking at opportunities or opportunities that pop up out of nowhere for you that could happen on this day. Then we're going to move forward and talk a little bit about Saturday. Saturday's got some complex energy, and the biggie for me is Mars is entering Scorpio. And as I mentioned, Mars is the ancient ruler of Scorpio, and I am really feeling this energy today. It's almost like I'm super hopped up on coffee. I have had like 10 cups of coffee today, and I just can't wait to get my personal agenda done for today. That is Mars and Scorpio. I'm telling you, with my Scorpio placements, and I have several planets in Scorpio as well as a cusp sun, I am so motivated and so geared up and ready to go. So this is the energy that's going to be coming into your world on Saturday of this week, and it is because Mars is the planet of action and Scorpio is all about hidden truths or secrets. There could be something that pops up out of the blue that really gets you going, really wants to get you all fired up. And just remember to keep things balanced, be mindful of your words for certain, but the purpose of this action would be for transformational purposes. Again, this is Scorpio season. So you also might be motivated to really achieve some of your deepest desires, things that people don't really know about you. What's motivational to you? You're going to get that big push on Saturday. And also because Scorpio season has a lot to do with spirituality and intuition, you could be aligning with your spiritual practices and spiritual principles and or following your intuition. You might feel like your intuition is 100% guiding you on this day. Again, it is Mars is entering Scorpio. Then, as I mentioned, this energy is a little complex. So the sun is in Scorpio as well, moved in last Saturday. And the sun is going to square Saturn, which is in Aquarius. And the sun and Saturn square off a couple times a year, but with this sun being in Scorpio the same day that Mars moves into Scorpio, squaring Saturn, there could be some personal wake-up calls here that bring or shed light on truths or understandings that cause you to look at where you're putting your energy. You know, it's going to ask you to boss up and step up, level up, that type thing. When you combine the sun squaring Saturn with Mars moving into Scorpio, truly, I think that this past Saturn retrograde cycle in Aquarius, the past couple of months, we're going to be asked to take a look at what that brought our attention to. And that retrograde transit of Aquarius, what was the purpose of that in your life? And then understanding that and applying it, the recognition of that retrograde cycle and the lessons learned in that retrograde cycle. Any limitations that have been placed upon you during that Saturn in Aquarius, especially in the retrograde cycle. What are those limitations and boundaries? What did those restrictions give you a greater depth of understanding? So again, remember, transformational. Mars is in Scorpio. You are going to be given the wherewithal to take a step back, take a look at that transit of Aquarius, Saturn in Aquarius, take a look at those restrictions, get a greater depth of understanding of those restrictions so that you can transform on a personal level. So this is a big day. I'm excited to see what comes on Saturday relative to all of that energy and some of the restrictions that I have certainly felt with Saturn in Aquarius, especially this retrograde season, and how I'm going to emerge from that and apply the lessons learned there and move forward. Then on Sunday, it's Happy Halloween on Sunday. We've got Mercury, which is in Libra, is going to trine Jupiter in Aquarius. This is a great day. This is a fun day. Great day for communications in all forms, whether that's written, texts, emails. So it's Great, very clear, concise, expansive communications, and good day to sign contracts and also share ideas. So that's what I have for you this week. I hope you find this information helpful. Remember that Scorpio season is a time of transformation, and with Mars stepping into the sign of Scorpio this weekend, it's really going to energize you and your want to make changes, deep, serious, significant changes in your life. And then we've got a new moon in Scorpio coming in mid to late of next week, and then we've got eclipse season and then the nodal shifts. So again, time for transformation. And if you're interested in taking a look at these candles, or looking at this store, it's called Catland Books. Again, this was a gift that was purchased by me. I'm not endorsing their products. I'm just saying, if you're interested in the candle or taking a look at the store, when I visited New York City, I stopped in and they were in the middle of a transformation, so I wasn't able to go shopping. However, my lovely daughter was able to pick me up some things that I've found already very practical and useful. So thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping by today. My day is always better with you in it, so thank you so much for doing so. If you think this video would help someone, please do share it with them. And if you'd like to subscribe, click the subscribe button and you'll know when videos are being dropped. Also, if you like this video, please like it. Thank you so much. I hope you have a fantastic week. Namaste.